My dad has been in America for about 10 plus years or so. My mom, 3 years before I was born. So yeah, decent amount of time. So up until the age of 6, all I spoke was Mandarin Chinese at home. I didn't speak a single word of English. I didn't know how to say I need to go to the bathroom in kindergarten. I didn't know any English. I had a hard time adjusting. I almost failed the first grade. There were definitely a lot of issues. Definitely going to school in America has made me more fluent in English than Mandarin Chinese over time, just naturally how it occurred. My comprehension in Chinese is about the same as it is in English, but in terms of conjugation and speaking and expressing my ideas, English is my more dominant language now. Personally, I'm really grateful that I had this environment at home where I spoke nothing but Chinese because it helped me retain Chinese roots and have a strong language background. But at the same time, I don't think it was a choice. More like it was the only thing they could do at the time because they themselves weren't very fluent in English, if at all. So it was just natural for me to speak Chinese at home. It wasn't out of choice, really, just necessity. There's no question here. I definitely prefer Chinese food. Like, I could eat Chinese food every day of the week and I would not be sick of it. Whereas for American food, I can have it once or twice a week, but a little too much, and I want Chinese food. I would still consider myself Chinese more than I would consider myself American, just because of cultural background and just the way I think, the way I identify, and the tradition cultures that I'm more affiliated with. I barely celebrate any American cultural aspects, whereas I'm more well versed and I do celebrate Chinese holidays and I think the same way, so I would definitely associate closer with Chinese. I think it's definitely a good thing that the University of Iowa is gaining this influx of international students. It's making the campus a lot less homogenous, where you normally see predominantly Caucasian students. You now see a variety of Asian students coming in, such as Chinese and Koreans. And overall, I think it's positive if the University of Iowa is able to accommodate them, like provide classes and resources to help them integrate better into American life.